So we've got a senior, number 1, Angel Lopez Siriana.
Hello.
Sophomore, number 7, Frank
Hello.
Urias. Junior, number
It's a
8,
Christie.
J.J. Marquez. Senior, number 25,
Oh, no time to scare.
Ashton Meeks.
Okay.
Senior, number 26, Samson Ortega.
You've run them out, huh?
Senior, number 41, Noah Aguirre. Sophomore, number 52, Anthony Cyprian. Senior, number 65, Peyton Vickers. Senior, number 67.
Colorado High School Activities Association football is on Morgan County's B106, B106.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tonight, from Jefferson County, I believe, in Arvada. It is a 3A North 1 League contest as the Fort Morgan Mustangs have traveled to Arvada to take on the Pomona Panthers. Good evening, everyone. This is Brian Nickel along with Kevin Rohde. And Kevin, I don't believe we've ever played Pomona before, have we?
I don't believe so. Pomona's always been a 5A school. Had some good runs. It was looking like 5-6 years ago they won the 5A state title. But back more in the 90s, they were definitely a power, definitely a wrestling school. They've won state title, I think, 3 years in a row now. I'm sure some wrestling fans out there will let me know that I'm wrong on that if it is. But, Pomona, school that's right off of Wadsworth Boulevard around 80th Avenue, if you're familiar with the Arvada area. And yeah, they're the Pomona Panthers, and they're having a really good season. They dropped from 5A down to 3A this year, which is kind of strange to drop two things, but having some success at 3A. I think they have 2 losses, one against a 4A school.
I think
both of them are 4A schools, and they're both 4A schools that are ranked.
Yep.
They haven't had much trouble. They play against Thompson Valley next week. That'll be the big showdown for the league championship, as Thompson Valley took care of Pomona last night. Or not Pomona, Roosevelt last night.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yep, Pomona, as you said, they come in 6-2, 3-0 in league. Fort Morgan's coming in 2-6 and 0-3 in league, so not the year the Mustangs were hoping for, but they come out and give it a try every week and just to see what happens. So the Pomona is averaging 32 points a game, giving up 12.75. The Mustangs are scoring at 14.6 points a game, averaging and giving up 27 points a game. Pomona loves to run the ball. They're averaging 256 yards rushing per game with 26 rushing touchdowns and 6 receiving touchdowns, 102 yards passing.
And from looking at the pregame, they warming up. They look like maybe they run some sort of option. So it's always hard to stop if you're not used to facing that.
That's for sure. Emmett Munson, he's averaging 90. He has 95 carries on the year for 901 yards and 9 touchdowns. He also is quarterback, 28 of 54, and 504 yards, 4 touchdowns with 4 interceptions. So maybe he'll put it up there. Maybe the Mustangs can pick one off tonight. I think they have 9 interceptions on the year, I believe, do the Mustangs. So Luis Santana, 72 carries for 510 yards, 8 touchdowns, 6 receiving, 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. So they've got some weapons on their team, that's for sure. And it's going to be another hard-fought game here tonight. We'll see if the Mustangs offense can get on track here a little bit and give a little bit of support to the defense that's been pretty stellar most of the year.
Yeah, and as you were mentioning, the defensive secondary is kind of the bright spot of the Fort Morgan team. Line has been a little bit suspect both ways, offensive and defensive. They've improved as the season has gone on, as has the offensive. Quarterback J.J. Marquez is playing probably his best football in the last couple games. but they've got to find a way to take some time off the clock and keep that Pomona offense off the field, or our defense will just get worn down, and then Katie bar the door.
Yep. So one of the same teams that we have played, Pomona beat Mountain View by a score of 42-7. And I think we were beat by Mountain View 35-17 or 37-14 or something like that. So
include number 4, Michael Tischler.
Kind of depends on how they match up. Sometimes that's a good predictor, sometimes not so much. But I think Fort Morgan's going to probably have to play their best game and hope for some breaks to be able to stay in this game.
Yep. So I did not see. I think Fort Morgan is going to. I think Pomona won the toss and they deferred, so the Mustangs will get the ball to start off
all right, folks, if you would please
the game here tonight.
Stand,
so we will take a break as the Fort Morgan, as the national anthem is going to be played here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
Let's play some football.
Okay. Back here at North Area Athletic Complex. Brian Nickel with Kevin Rohde. As the Mustangs have won the toss, Pomona won the toss, deferred. The Mustangs will start off on offense. I'm going to check a little weather here, see what the temperature is since we're outside. It's a balmy 48 degrees, but no wind.
Yeah, and as the night goes on, getting a late start, that just means it's going to get colder.
Yeah. Pre-game show was brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Borrow your money and do your banking with people you know and people who know you. Stop by one of their 10 locations across the plains or visit equitable-savings.com. Starting lineup, we'll get that when the game gets going on here. The kickoff is brought to you by Bailey Mechanical. When your temperature is not quite right, call your local Lennox dealer, Bailey Mechanical, 970-522-0471. Maybe we need to give them a call and they could warm it up out here just a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of temperature and being warm, I bet John Beltran, tuning in from way down in Florida, is enjoying a little better temperatures and weather than we are.
Yep, just a little bit. He's going to be tuning in tonight. We'll give him a shout out, our colleague for many years and great friend. So
number 34.
Been gone a couple weeks now. We already miss him.
Yep. So Austin Hall, and it's going to be a kickoff to Lopez at about the 25, and he's going to get out maybe to the 29. So the Mustangs go 1st and 10 from their, let's see where they're going to put it down at.
We got about a 10-yard return on the kickoff by
28-yard line. Once they finally plant it, it will be at the 28.
The ball's going to be spotted on the Mustang 28.
So starting quarterback for the Mustangs, J.J. Marquez.
First down.
Samson Ortega running back. They're going to put Franco Urias in motion, then hand off to Samson Ortega. He gets around this left side, gets through a hole, and he's going to get out to the
carrying the ball, number 26, Samson Ortega.
35-yard line.
About 6 yards, tackled by number 4, Michael Tischler.
They would call it the 34.
The ball's on the 34-yard line, second down.
Now it's a good start. Lineman trying to open a little hole, and he shaked and baked and got past the first defender.
So 2nd and 4 from the 34. Frank in motion once again. There's going to be a handoff coming around this right side, but he's going to be dropped for a yard or two loss.
Carrying the ball, number 7, Frank Urias. Tackle in the backfield by number 8,
So
Isaiah Hawkins.
see where they're going to put it down
Loss
at.
of 2 yards on the play, third down.
Yeah, back at the 33, it looks like there's a loss of 1. So 3rd and 5 from the 33. 2 receivers left, 1 right. H-back. Almost got Pomona to jump, but didn't come across. Now as JJ looks over and gets his sign. Drops back. He's going to be flushed out to his right. Pass downfield, and that's going to be caught. Nice catch by Frank Urias as he's going to get it out to the 45.
Oh, we got a penalty flag, though.
JJ
In the area of
completes his pass to number 7.
Area of holding against the Mustangs, I'm going to guess.
By number 11, Noah Sanchez. Penalty marker on the field.
So nice throw out, nice pass, nice catch, but
offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
it will not count. It will be
Still down.
3rd and 15 from the 23.
The ball's going to be backed up to the Mustang 23-yard line. 3rd down at 15.
He was getting some pressure on that, coming from that right side of that defensive line.
Anytime your quarterback rolls out from the pocket because of pressure, you have that possibility of those linemen on that side ending up holding the defender that's trying to get outside after him.
So snap back to JJ. He drops back. Going to be a screen pass. And he dropped the ball, and it looks like maybe Pomona got on it, and he did. So fumbled by Samson Ortega and recovered by Pomona. So not the way the Mustangs wanted this one to start.
Yeah, giving a powerful offense like Pomona the ball at their 20 or at your own 26 is going to make for a long night.
Begin their first drive from the
But on the bright side, we are 1-for-1 passing.
Yep.
How about a little shot? First down.
Yep. Yeah, it was set up real well, but he got the ball stripped. Trying to see who that is as quarterback.
Looks like number 8 or
Number
2.
2, it looks like. Going to be a pass out into the flat. And that is going to be Tucker Ingersoll.
Pass to 19.
He's 19 of 38, passing 323 yards, 1 touchdown with no interceptions.
Ingersoll pass complete to number 19, Sebastian Reyes.
So 2nd down, going to be a pass over the middle, and that's going to be caught about the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. 2 plays into the end zone.
And who caught that one? Ingersoll?
Ingersoll threw it. I did not see. Somebody came from the right side. It might have been
16-yard touchdown pass to number 33.
33.
Emmett Munson, the one they needed to be looking for. 33-yard touchdown pass.
Placeholders number 33. Attempting the extra point.
So snap back. Kick is up. And looks like it's in for the point after. So Pomona takes the early lead. 7-0. So the Mustangs have a hole to work out of right off the bat. So we'll see if we can.
And it's those mistakes. But you know, you had a first down.
Sorry, Emily.
JJ did a good job of rolling out, finding the open receiver downfield, and you know, unfortunately, to be open and be able to do that, they had to hold the defense, and ended up putting them in this hole.
Yep. So how far was that touchdown? They said
15.
16?
15. is
15
what I
yards.
got.
Okay.
Yeah.
To Emmett Munson, excuse me. The point after was good. First quarter is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Excuse me. Visit buildsbydesign.com.
With Santana.
So back once again for the Mustangs.
To receive the kick,
Austin Hall.
Number 7, Frank
And
Urias.
Frank Urias back. Nice deep kick. See if he lets it go out. It's going to go out of bounds, so the Mustangs will have excellent field position.
Ball travels out of bounds. That brings the Yellow Hankies out to the field.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 35. So the Mustangs just need to not have the turnovers because they had a couple pretty good plays there in that while they had it.
First down.
Just got to secure that ball a little tighter.
After the penalty, the ball is going to be placed on the Mustang 35-yard line where they will start this next drive.
So Pomona takes the early lead, 7-0, 9:42 to go in the first period on a 15-yard touchdown pass to Emmett Munson. So JJ shotgun formation once again. Angel Lopez in motion this time. So he's going to get the handoff, go around that left side, going to cut it back up. And he's going to get it just across the 35. I'm not sure they're going to give him a yard or not. So
Carrying the ball, number 1, Angel Lopez Siriana. Gain of a yard on the play.
Team will give him one, so
32.
He's second and 9.
And number 8, Isaiah Hawkins.
Those running backs are having to dodge the defenders in the backfield, so that's line needs to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting through there. I don't know if we have any sizes on those Pomona kids or not. We do not on mine anyway. So 2 receivers to the left. Ashton Meeks H-back with a receiver to the right. Fort Morgan had to call a timeout and take him too long. It was
Fort Morgan.
play clock had run
Timeout
down.
of the half.
So I'm not sure where the blame lies there, if they don't get it in soon enough or they just take too long to look, whatever it is. But a timeout you may be looking for a little bit later in this first half.
Right. At least you hope that the game proceeds to a point where you're going to need a timeout.
Yeah, let's hope so. Get you some sponsors here. We're sorry the game was late, but they had a previous game before this one, and one of the young men from Highlands Ranch was injured, and they took some time to get him off into the ambulance to the hospital. So our thoughts and prayers are with that young man from Highlands Ranch. So the Mustangs back out over the football. They're not quite ready to come out of the timeout yet, I guess. They don't have the play clock reset, which I think would be a... Did not reset the play. There, they got it reset. So 2 receivers left. They're going to put Ashton Meeks in motion. Going to be a play action. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be low, though, to Frank Urias. But once again, J.J. Marquez rolling out to his right. But he was also being followed closely by a couple of Panthers also. So incomplete pass. So they'll bring up a 3rd and 9 from the 36.
3rd down.
So we'll see what the Mustang coaches have going here. The head coach of the Fort Morgan Mustangs is Ty Davies. Snap back. JJ rolls out to his right, rolls, and then he's ended up going out of bounds. Gets it out across the, across the 30, lost a couple of yards on the play. It's going to be
no gain on the play, pushed out of bounds by number 8, Isaiah.
no gain. It looks like
there was a big hit out there somewhere.
trying to see where they put it. Yeah, it's at the 33-yard line, so it was a loss of 3.
Taking the ball, number 7.
So 4th and 12. Frank is back to punt for the Mustangs. Emmett Munson is back to return. And a timeout by Pomona.
Pomona. That's their first time out of the half.
As they were getting ready to receive, they didn't care for something out there. Anyway, more of our sponsors here. Wiggins Electric. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. You know, we know this league is a tough league. I think it sounded like I'm not sure just where Severance is. They were about 17 or 18, so they're real close to making the playoffs. But everybody else in the league, Thompson Valley was still number 1 in the state, and Pomona was like number 3, I believe. So
Roosevelt was 6 before the loss to Thompson Valley.
yeah, so
And then it depends on where Mountain View ends up.
good snap back to Frank. Nice kick. High kick. Going to land about the 38. Going to bounce. He's going to be picked up by Munson. He's going to go around that right side, but he's going to come down at the Pomona 44-yard line.
15-yard return by number 33, Emmett Munson, tackled by number 25, Ashton Meeks.
Ashton Meeks with the stop.
The ball's placed on the Pomona 44-yard line.
So first and 10, Pomona from the 44 with 8:25 left here in the first period.
They must have saw that Fort Morgan's going to be packing the box trying to stop that run, that they'd come out with 2 passes right away.
Yep. So snap back, pass out into the flat over on the far side, and it gets pushed out, and that is going to be
Ingersoll completes his pass to number 19, Sebastian Reyes.
Sebastian Reyes. He does have 9 receptions for 119 yards on the
Jake Carrera.
Season.
Who was that caught that? 19?
Yeah. So that was another first down. First and
Ingersoll
10
to
from
Reyes once
the
again.
48.
Gain of 5 yards, pushed out of bounds by number 14,
Second and 5 from the
Carrera.
43.
Second down.
Ingersoll's going to be a handoff to Munson over on this left side. He's going to be across the 30, across the 20, across the 15, and he is going to be into the end zone. That's not Munson. That is, it looks like number 34, if I'm reading it right. That'll be Luis Santana.
And that's 38 yards scamper.
Yep.
40, I thought he was on the 38.
43 yards.
Santana.
43-yard
Well,
touch.
he was on the 43, and then they got a 5-yard pass on first down, right?
No, it was first down on the 48, and then they got the
48.
and then they got it was second down and 5.
Oh, you're right. So 43-yard.
Point after is going to be good for the Pomona Panthers. So Mustangs are down 14 in that TD run. Let's see who that was again. Luis Santana.
Huh. Well, it's all unofficial statistics that I'm keeping anyway.
This is true. Yeah, there's nothing official here in this, I would say booth, but we're not in a booth.
Right.
So, a strong young man, though. There was some just not good tackling there by the Mustangs as he was hit 2 or 3 times, and he just couldn't have bounced off of them and went cross down the field and into the end zone for the touchdown.
At number 7, Frank Urbias.
And it's not taking them long to get down the field either. They're not taking much time off the clock. 8:07 left in the first quarter. Let's see if they're going to let it go out of bounds. It does go out of bounds once again. And that will be
The kickoff travels out of bounds.
First and 10.
The yellow penalty flag.
from the 35 for the Mustangs.
Illegal kick out of bounds, kicking team. High roll the ball will be placed on the 35-yard line. First down.
Fort Morgan's ran the ball 4 times with a net of 3 yards and passed once for 3 yards and 1 incomplete.
So we're two receivers left. Ashton Meeks said as the H-back is going to be a handoff. It met in the backfield to Samson Ortega. We're just not getting any line protection whatsoever. That's going to be a loss of
Since
4
we're
back to
taking
the
number 26,
31.
carrying the ball, met
So it'll be
in
your
the
second
backfield by number
and 14
65, Trenton Frisk. Loss of
from the
4,
31.
maybe 5 yards on the play.
Well,
Second
the
down.
idea of Pomona overlooking us and not
Not
playing
happening.
well, it's they're firing at all 4 cylinders,
Yep.
both offense and defense.
So Broden just split wide right. 2 receivers to the left. As JJ throws, it's going to be as he was going down. And that pass is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Angel Lopez, but out of his reach. So that will bring up a 3rd and 14 from the 31. I think it looks like it may be in a wide receiver screen, but you've got to give the quarterback just a little bit more time than that to get that screen set up.
Yeah.
So Frank and Angel split wide left. Broden just once again to the right. Snap back to JJ. He drops back. Going to be a deep pass down the middle. Open is going to be Frank, but just off of his fingertip and incomplete. Just about a yard in front of Frank. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 14.
Number 7, Frank Urias, is incomplete. On the coverage, number 11, Noah Sanchez.
So Frank will get into his punting position here. I don't know who the center was from the last one, but the long snapper. There's a nice long snap on the first punt.
Back deep to receive the kick, number 33, Emmett Munson.
So 4th and 14. Munson back about the 35. Nice snap. Nice kick by Frank. It's going to come down to Munson across the 40, 45, 50, 45. And then he bowls his way down to about the 41 or 42. So that'll set Pomona up in Mustang territory.
27-yard return by Mr. Munson.
Yeah, he pretty much heads straight upfield.
Austin Hall.
Yeah, I think he's going to take on about anybody
Ball's
that
placed
gets
on
in
the
his
Mustang
way.
43-yard line. First down, Panthers.
So from the 42, their Mustang 42. Snap back to Ingersoll. He rolls out to his right. Going to be passed downfield, and he's wide open as that receiver got behind the Mustangs. Ingersoll threw it just too far.
His first incompletion of the night. He's passing 80% completions at this point.
Second down.
That was to Bauer. Suazo was the intended receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 42. They hustle right up, run on the far side, going to be handed off. Excuse me, I couldn't see if that was Munson.
Carrying the ball, number 33, Emmett Munson.
Yep, Emmett Munson.
Picks up 2 yards, tackled by number 75.
So 3rd and 8 from the 40. This is their first 3rd down of the game.
Number 75 is Noah Aguirre. Ball's on the 40
So 2 receivers right, 2 left. 1 back next to Ingersoll. Snap back's going to be handed off this time. Let's see who that was.
Looked like number 30.
That's what it looked like.
Carrying the ball, number 30, Ethan Vu.
Ethan Vu has 2 touchdowns on the year.
Number 50,
And they're going to go for it.
Wyatt Patterson. 4th down.
4th and about 6 from the 38. Oh, then Fort Morgan just gave him 5 free ones. Still be 4th down, but much more manageable. Should be about a
Prior to the snap,
4th.
encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty will still be 4th down.
From the excuse me, from the 33. So 4th and 1. We'll see what I'm guessing Pomona will. That's going to be look like the Philadelphia push to me. And they'll pick up that first down without any problem as they get across
Carrying
the
ball
30
number
down,
33,
almost to the
Munson.
25. It's going to be about the 26, it looks like.
Tackle was made by the whole herd, I think.
It was just kind of a mess out there.
The
Everybody
ball's going to be spotted on the 27-yard line, first down.
had 22 players within 2 yards of each other.
Yeah, and that's just a battle of wills, and
Yep.
Pomona's offensive front had the will.
So that's a 27. First and 10 from the 27 for Pomona as the clock runs, 5:28. Here in the first period, late game. First game got delayed. 3 receivers left. Pass back to Ingersoll. Deep pass over the middle. Wide open is going to be Noah Sanchez.
27-yard touchdown pass from Tucker Ingersoll to number 11,
Noah Sanchez wide open, and he caught it about the goal line and went in. He got lost in the shuffle there someplace.
Yeah, he was wide open. There was one defender back there and 2 offensive guys to cover, and he wasn't really covering either one. He was splitting the difference.
Yep. So 20 looking for point 21, and that looks like that is going to be up and good.
Extra point is good.
So the PAT is good with 5:12 on the clock. That was their
Kicking the ball for
longest drive as far as time goes.
Louis Santana.
Took 5 plays
Back deep to
to
receive.
go 42 yards.
It was senior night tonight, so they were introducing their players. Pomona's place kicker is a female soccer player and plans to go to college and play soccer. So
Emily Abeda.
she's going to kick off this time. Last time it was 34 Santana, I believe.
No, Louis Santana.
Well, I take that back. The kicker is going to be Emily Abeda.
We'll see what the Mustangs can do here, down 21-0. Not a good a kick. Chisholm caught it as it was kind of going by. It's going to be at the 36, 37. Let's see, maybe the 38. Let's see where they're finally going to
Chisholm, number 10, received the kickoff from
put it
the
down at the
30-yard
38.
line. About a 7-8 yard return.
Now they need to get a first down.
9, Aaron Gomez.
Yeah, they got to take some time off the
First down,
clock.
Mustangs.
2 receivers left, going to be snapped back. It's going to be handed off to Samson Ortega over on that left side. He breaks a tackle, gets across the 40, the 50, the 45. And nice job by the line that time, and the wide receivers out there for the block as they get it down into Pomona territory.
Tackle made by number 11, Noah
As they get it down to the 44.
First down.
Nice 18-yard run there.
So 1st and 10, going to be a handoff to Frank going around that left side. He's going to cut it back. Gets across the 40 down inside. See where they plant it. Where are they going to put it down? At the 37. 30. Looks like it's going to be at the 37.
Carrying the ball, number 7, Frank Urias. Urias gains 8 yards on the play. Tackled by number 8, Isaiah Hopkins.
47.
The ball's on the 37-yard line.
37, excuse me. Second down and 2. Going to be a handoff, going to be a keeper, excuse me, by JJ as he goes around that left side. Looks like he's going to, no, I thought maybe he was going to get enough. He's going to get it down to the 35.
JJ Marquez carrying the ball, gain of 2 yards.
So
Tackled by number
it's
15.
more than second and 2. It was about 2nd and 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 1
number
from
8,
the
Isaiah Hawkins.
A long one.
Ball's on the
35.
35-yard line. It's 3rd down and a yard.
So the Mustangs need to pick this up, keep that momentum going that they have right now, keep that ball away from Pomona. As we found out, they're a quick scoring outfit. Going to be a handoff. Oh, going to be fumbled, and it's going to be Fort Morgan must have got back on it. But not a clean handoff. I don't know if Pomona was right there when they tried to hand it off, but the ball went flying up into the air.
That brings up 4th down.
Mustang's lucky not to turn that over, but it's going to be, excuse me, 4th down, about 5 from the 39. Mustangs trail at 21-0. 2:45 and counting here, first period. 2 receivers split wide right, 1 left. JJ's going to roll out to his right. Pass down, it's going to be a nice catch by Frankie. And then brought down inside the 20. Nice pass, nice catch. On 4th down, so nice job by the Mustangs to pick up that 4th down, so to bring up a 1st and 10.
Tackled by number 5, Dominic Martin.
Let's see where they're going to put that, the 15, 17-yard line.
1st down.
Angel Lopez Sarinano split wide left. Frank in the slot with Broden Jess on the right side. Samson Ortega behind JJ. JJ is going to keep it, going to hold. Oh, it's going to be a right in Frankie's hands, and he drops it. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
That has some potential. If he catches that, we got 1 blocker and 1 defender out there.
Yep.
2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if he's not watching it in all the way or. What's going on? Excuse me. Frank in motion. Excuse me, left-right handoff to Samson Ortega. Like a battering ram in there. He's going to get down. Nice job. The Mustang offensive line is waking up here a little bit. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down.
Carrying the ball, number 26, Samson
3rd and about
Ortega.
2 from the 9-yard line.
Gain of 7 yards. Tackled by number 71.
Boy, to get a touchdown on this drive would really
Ball's on
help.
the 9-yard line.
Yep.
3rd down and 2.
So 1:30 to go here. Mustangs down 21-0, but they are driving. They started this at their own 38. Going to be a pitch back. Big hit in the backfield, and Samson Ortega with no room to run.
Samson Ortega, number 26, carrying the ball. Loss of about 5 yards on the play.
So
That's
that's
the
gonna
backfield by number
bring
5,
up a 4th and
assisted by number 21, Julian Garcia.
4th and 7 from the.
With the ball on the 13-yard line, that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, and that pitch just was a little bit behind him and wasn't clean, and took him just that half second to gain control of the ball, and by then the defenders were on him.
Yeah, these almost have to be quick hitters as fast as these guys are. So see if they can pick up another 4th down. And it is not. They hand it off to Ashton Meeks, and he is brought down in the backfield. So it's going to be a turnover on downs.
25 carrying the ball. Met in the backfield by number 4, Michael Tischler.
With 38.8 seconds left here in the first
The
quarter.
Panthers will take over on downs from their own
And what's Meeks'
20-yard
number?
line. Here we go.
25.
25.
So 1st and 10 from the 20
All right.
for Pomona. Probably I was going to say the last play of the quarter, but they line up pretty quick, so they may have a couple of plays left in them. Ingersoll shotgun formation, 3 receivers, right, 1 left. Going to be a handoff once again. Let's see if that's Munson. Number 30 again.
Vuger. Something like that.
Ethan Vu.
Carrying the
No
ball,
G
gain of
again.
3 yards. Tackled by number 50, Wyatt Patterson.
2nd and 7 from the 23. Snap back, screen over to the left side to Munson. across the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, and he is going to be gone on the screen pass as he will bring this first quarter to an end. But a screen pass to the back out here on the left side, and he's not only big, he's also fast.
77 yards. It's a pass from Tucker Ingersoll.
77-yard touchdown pass.
30. Ethan.
Oh, that's Boog. Nah, that was 33.
No, I think that was Munson.
Yeah.
The first quarter
Munson's
is
got
over,
two
but we will do
passes, one for
untimed down
15,
to
one
the
for
extra point.
77, both for touchdowns.
So we will do the extra point here, and then that was blocked. You can't run it back in high school football. So we will go to quarter number 2 as the Mustangs are down 27-0 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Well, 40 points is what we need.
Is it 40?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why was I thinking 42?
I don't know. Knock it off. I need a drink of water.
I need a lot of things. I don't know how you're doing it without gloves. My hands are cold and all it's showing is my fingers.
Ball number 14.
As the wind starts to blow.
Back to receive the kick, number 7, Frank Urias, number 5, Austin.
Kickoff here to start the second period is going to go to Frank Urias on that right side. He's going to cut it up. He's going to lay it, and he's going to cut it out to the left side across the 40, the 45, the 50, 45, the 40. Nice job by Frank. That's been the best run back of the season, I believe, for the Mustangs. As he caught that about the 20 or so.
Yeah, that was nice.
So first and 10.
50-yard return by
It was a 50-yard return.
number 7, Frank Urias.
And I'd say of all the things that Pomona
Tackle made by number 30,
does
Boo, and number
well, they do not
24,
have very good kickoff
Mason
teams.
Nope.
Witkowski.
So first and 10, Fort Morgan from the Pomona 35-yard line. Two receivers, right? It's going to be a handoff to Samson Ortega. Hit in the backfield once again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So
Carrying the ball number 26, Samson Ortega.
second and 10 from the
No gain on
35.
the play, tackled at the line of scrimmage by number 32, Connor Craver, and number 21, Julian Garcia.
Second quarter is brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more about Sydney Regional Medical Center at sydneyrmc.com. So we're getting a little bit of a breeze here at the stadium. Not too bad, but it's going to be a handoff to Ortega as he comes on this left side. Yes, there's going to be a flag thrown from the back judge. And
Carrying the ball number 26, Samson
he was pretty
Ortega.
adamant about what he saw. Must be
Tackled
a
by number 8,
holding
Isaiah
on Fort
Hopkins.
Morgan.
Penalty marker.
Holding.
Yep.
Offense number 1. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still second down.
Called that on Angel Lopez. Sorry, Nana. That will bring up
After the penalty, the ball
second.
is going to be placed on the Pomona 40-yard line. Second down and 15.
Second and 15 from the Pomona 40.
So a nice run, spoiled by a penalty.
Yep. So Frank and Angel split wide right. Snap back to JJ as he rolls out. Rolls out to his right, has a little running room. Going to pull up. He needs to either get rid of the ball. He does. And caught on that far side. It was almost intercepted. There was two of them there, but the Mustang came down with it. And who that is, he's still down.
Marquez completes his pass to number 1.
Angel Lopez.
Sariana.
with the catch, but he is, he got
Gain
up.
of 6 yards on the play, tackled by number 5, Dominic Martin.
So
And
did pick
number
up,
85, Calvin Whitstrom.
got it back to within the about 3rd and 9. See where they put that ball down at the 34-yard line. So gain of 6. Yeah, JJ held on to it almost too long. I didn't see if he got hit or not, but Angel's he has to come out since the clock was stopped for him. He's shaking his head a little bit. I don't know. Maybe get he's
He's going to be checked out.
Yeah, we'll see if he even comes back. He's going to come over and take a seat on the bench.
On the 34-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9 yards.
So 3rd and 9 for the Mustangs as they trail at 27-0 here in the second quarter. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now they're going to get Austin Hall to the far side. Frank and Broden Jess on this left side. Going to be a keeper by JJ, and he is going to be met at the 35, and he keeps fighting. Yes, he's going to be dropped at the 40, but they're going to put it at about the 37-yard line.
6 yards on the play, tackled by number 8, Isaiah Hawkins.
So 4th down. Yeah, they put it back up to about the 36. So having is a loss of 2. So 4th and 11. 2 receivers right, Broden just to the left as they look over to get their instructions once again. As they
burn another timeout.
Yep.
Time ran out.
So not sure just what. I didn't think the back judge had started.
That's their first.
Because within the 10 seconds, but he didn't like the way they were set up or something. So
well, they got the shot clock.
Correction.
Oh,
Second.
I'm sorry. The shot clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as well be. No.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
play clock.
Play clock was
I have
down.
an
So
electronic play clock here.
yeah, it's a nice outfit. This is a nice facility, that's for sure. Grass is in pretty decent shape. Got a nice press box on the west side. Got a pretty good audience over there for the Pomona Panthers.
And quite a few Fort Morgan fans making the journey.
Yep, sitting out in the chilly weather. So 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. That'll be Broden Jest to the left. Going to be snapped back to JJ. He drops back, keeps looking. There's going to be a flag in the backfield, and that ball is almost intercepted. It's going to be incomplete. Well, that was 4th down anyway, so everything will be declined, and it will be it'll be Pomona's ball at the 36.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Holding offense. That penalty's declined. First down, Pomona.
So it'll be a turnover on downs once again for the Mustangs. 8:53 to go. In the second quarter. So Pomona 1st and 10 from their own
36.
36. 8:53 to go.
Pomona takes over on downs. The ball's on the 36. First down.
So 1st and 10 Pomona as they lead at 27-0. As they try to get their guys.
Now they have Munson at quarterback.
Okay. They're still, I don't know if they have some new guys in there. They're just not sure where they're supposed to be setting up at. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Now Mona's going to call their second timeout of the first half.
Timeout.
I don't know if they've
Pomona.
got some
That's their second.
new players in there or what their problem was. They couldn't get their receivers set where they wanted them.
And sometimes you wonder about going with 2 quarterbacks. You know, it just changes the rhythm, changes, you know, obviously a couple other skill positions maybe. And obviously in a 27-0 game, having to call your second timeout isn't a big deal. I mean, after all, you can't take them with you.
That's true. I've heard that before somewhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not losing anything by any means by putting Munson at quarterback. He's 28 of 54. So my papers go flying away for 504 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions.
All right, the ball's on the 36-yard line. First down, Pomona. Here we go.
First and 10. Pomona's going to be snapped back. It's going to be a keeper by Munson as he gets it out across the 40 out to the 45, 44. So an 8-yard gain. Bring up a 2nd and 2.
By the shoelaces. By number 7, Frank Urias.
Nice job by Frankie.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. The ball's on the 44-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
So Munson's still in it. Nope, they're going to put Munson out here now. They brought Ingersoll back in at quarterback. There's 2 receivers to the left, going to put Munson in motion from right to left. Going to be a screen pass out to the left as he's out there to block across the 45 into Fort Morgan territory down to the 40-yard line, I believe. Let's see if he goes a little further.
Ingersoll completes his pass to number 6, Bauer Swazo.
So Bauer Swazo with
picks up the first down, tackled by number 5.
Completion down to the 40.
Ball's on the 40-yard line. First down.
What was Swazo's number?
Well, I don't know.
I'll get it.
My papers ran away. Going to be a snap back. It's going to be a pass by Ingersoll in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Ingersoll
Number 11 to Noah Sanchez.
11, Sanchez.
Swazo was 6.
Is incomplete. On the coverage, number 4, Yatelli.
Busanetta. So 7:46 to go here. Second quarter. The Panthers up 27-0 over Fort Morgan. Brings up a 2nd and 10. From the 40. Pass over the middle. That's going to be cut over the middle and into the end zone.
11
is going to be Noah Sanchez.
40-yard touchdown pass from number 2,
Touchdown.
Tucker. Ingersoll to number 11, Noah Sanchez.
Noah Sanchez with a touchdown, 40-yard touchdown pass. Makes it now 33-0.
Yeah, he's 8 for 10, 8 out of 10 passing with 4 touchdowns.
Yep, they get the ball and they get right down the field. They're going to go for 2 on the push, and they get it. I think this is the first team I've seen do that in high school. They do the push, the tush push. Is that what they call it, or whatever?
Yep.
So the 2-point is good. Makes it now 35-0. With 7:36 to go. So Mustangs need to try to run a little bit of time, a lot of time off of the clock if they don't want to get to that running clock here in the first half of play. See if the Mustangs can get another decent return from Frankie.
Yeah, they've had pretty decent starting field position.
Yep. Just haven't been able to sustain it. Usually they've been getting a couple of good plays, then they get a hold, and then it just kind of falls apart from there.
Taking the ball on 14, Emily Abeda.
Emily Abeda once again to kick off. Nice kickoff. It's going to go. They got to go get on that thing, and as it goes into the end zone, it'll be a dead ball. Lucky thing.
Wow.
Man, it went by Frank and by, I'm not sure who else was over there, but it went right by him. They're lucky yet got the roll into the end zone. So they will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. With 7:36 to go here, second quarter. Mustangs trailing 35-0. Pomona has scored each time they've had the ball. One receiver right, one left. Going to be a handoff. And then a quick tackle. Saw a flag. I wonder if he was tackled by the face mask.
Carry the ball, number 26.
See what the
Samson
penalty is
Ortega.
going to be, or if it was a holding,
By number 8, Isaiah Hawkins.
as they discuss it at about the 20.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Not sure what. Looks like it's. They're just going to
There's no
wave.
flag on the play.
Well, there was, but they're just waving it off. So
Angel Lopez is still on the bench. Looks
Yep.
like maybe he's out. He doesn't
After a
have his helmet
1-yard
on.
gain, the ball spotted on the 21-yard
Some
line.
friends are coming over and patting him on the back. So
they're going to give the Mustangs a yard. Be 2nd and 9 from the 21. As the play clock runs down inside of 10 seconds. We're going to have to hustle up and get it going here. 2 receivers right. Snap back. Play action is J.J. rolls for his right pass downfield to Frankie. Nice job catching at the 30. And then he'll be dropped at the 35. So we bring up a 1st and 10.
Marquez completes his pass to number 7, Frank Urias.
14-yard pass.
Picks up the first down, tackled by number 11,
his 4th
Noah
completion
Sanchez.
out of 9 attempts.
Austin Hall split wide right. Snap back. Going to be a handoff. Going to be a pitch back to JJ. Pass downfield. It's going to be well over the head of Frank as he goes down the center of the field. I thought JJ was going to get caught from behind, but had enough block back there that he was able to stay off the ground.
Yeah, I think if he would have been able to get that off on it the first time, he had someone open by about 10 yards.
Noah Sanchez. 2nd down.
So that brings the clock to a stop with 6:34, but 2nd and 10. Samson Ortega, the lone back, gonna put a man in motion, hand off to Samson Ortega, and he is going to be held for a loss of 1. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
Carrying the ball, number 26, Samson Ortega.
Back to the 34.
Loss of a yard on the play, tackled by number 21.
Let's see who
Julian
that
Garcia.
34 is for Fort Moore. We're going to keep forgetting who that.
Ball's on the 34-yard line, 3rd
14.
down and 11.
34 is
No, Jaden Carrera. I'm sorry, 14.
14. Yeah.
Jaden Carrera. He's gone in for Angel Lopez. So Austin Hall split wide left. Snap back to JJ. Looks downfield. Nice ball down to the field, and it's going to be to Austin Hall. Oh, man. You couldn't have put it in his hands any better than that. Right through the hands of Austin Hall.
Yeah, that's a shame because I think he would have gotten caught eventually, but that would have been a really nice game.
Yeah, that would have been down to the Pomona 30, but he had 3 or 4 yards on the defender. But Frank's going to have to go back and punt.
Number 11, Noah Sanchez. Punting the ball, number 7, Frank
Urias with another punt attempt here. Can't see who's back for Pomona. Nice left-footed punt, and it's going to hit. And caught at the 30. He spins out of that tackle. The Mustangs not with a good tackle. That should be a blindside block, and it is. It's coming back. There's a blindside block on Pomona. Cheer all you want, people, but it's coming back. But not good tackling by the Mustangs anyway, but they're going to be saved by the blindside block back here at the Pomona 35.
By number 11, Noah Sanchez. However, penalty marker down back on the 35.
Yeah, it'll be
Personal foul, blindside block, number 8 on the receiving team. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, First down.
20.
They'll be back at the 20. Yeah.
So 5 minutes and 20 seconds, excuse me, left here in the first quarter, about the first half. Panthers lead at 30. All right, we're back on. Had to switch batteries out real quick. When it goes dead, it goes dead.
Yep. No warning.
No warning at all. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looks like Ingersoll's still in there as he looks over to his left, pass down the field and wide open. Oh, and through the receiver's hands. That was, I think that was Bauer Suazo.
So that's kind of a payback for Fort Morgan dropping one wide open like that. Yeah, he would have definitely scored on that.
Yep, that would have set the clock into a running mode from there, but beautiful pass from Ingersoll, but Suazo could not come down with it. He has 11 receptions on the year for 211 yards and 2 touchdowns. In motion, left to right, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Boy, they do not come down easy. So I'll bring up a 3rd down. Let's see who that was. That was number 30 once again.
His 3rd carry for 15 yards.
Gain of 7 yards, tackled by number 16.
So 3rd and 3 from the 27. As they get their guys aligned, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Going to be a handoff up the middle once again. And the ball came out, and it looks like the Mustangs, I have not seen a signal yet. Yep, there we go. So a fumble by...
Ball on the play. Recovered by number 4 of the Mustangs.
So the first
Utility.
positive thing for the Mustangs with 4:31 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you almost had a sense that after they threw that long pass that was incomplete, they just kind of were messing around, not really serious.
Yep. So 1st and 10 from the 28. Snap over to Cooper Chisholm, and that ball is going to be caught. Austin Hall with the catch. Cooper Chisholm with the throw. Oh, he dropped it. They said Austin. Oh, I thought he'd come down with it. But it had been snapped back to JJ, and then he pitched it to Cooper. That's not Cooper. That's Aiden Brown, isn't it?
18.
Yep.
Aiden Brown pass intended for.
That was right in the hands of Austin Hall.
Broken up by number
That's 2 passes that definitely should have been caught.
Yep.
Second down.
That would have put the Mustangs on the board, and 2 receivers take off before the rest of the team does. That'll be a 5-yard putback. It'll be 2nd and 15.
False start, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
2nd and 15 from the 33. As the Mustangs once again in good field position, but marching the wrong way. So 2 receivers split to the left. Broden Jess tight end to the right side. Going to be a snap back out here to Frank Urias as he gets it back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
Marquez completes this
So that'll
pass
bring
to
up.
number 7 Urias. Tackle made by number 19.
Looks like he gets it back to the 30 or to the 27. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the excuse me, from the 28.
The ball's on the 27-yard line, third down.
So third down, Frank in motion. Then the handoff to Frank. He's going to cut it back, stumbled a little bit, but he's going to go down to the 24. It'll be a gain of 4. Bring up a 4th and 6 from the 24.
Carrying the ball, number 7, Frank Urias. Tackled by number 82.
So 3:25 to go here, first half. 4th and 6. As the Mustangs try to draw Pomona offside. Now they're going to look over, get their play with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Going to be a snap back. JJ's rolled out to his right, and he needs to get rid of it, and he does, and it's going to be incomplete off the hand of a Pomona defender. The JJ paid for it, and that was 4th down, so another turnover on downs for the Mustangs. So that'll give the ball back to the Pomona Panthers with 2:59 to go first half.
Is incomplete on the coverage, number 19, Sebastian Reyes.
As they lead it by a count of 35-0.
Panthers take over on downs. The ball is on the 24-yard line. First down the other direction. Here we go.
Now, Fort Morgan just needs to figure out a way to slow them down and
Yep.
either stop them or run out the clock.
So one receiver, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He'll be snapped back to Ingersoll. He's going to downfield. Let's see if that's going to be a catch. Nope. Okay, his foot came down out of bounds. It was a nice catch, though, by Suazo. I believe that's who that was, Bauer Suazo. But
I think if they had instant replay, he'd probably review that and get that in. I thought that first toe came down, and you only need one in high school.
Yep. So bring up 2nd and 10 from the 24.
Ingersoll pass intended for number 6. Suazo is incomplete. On the coverage, number 14, Jake Carrera. Second down.
Going to have 3 receivers to the left. 10 seconds on the play clock. 1 to the right. Ingersoll with the ball. Rolls back. Going to roll out to his left. Pass now out into the flat. That's going to be Suazo. He's out to the 40. And goes out of bounds on the far side, so that'll be a 1st and 10. He gets it out to about the 42. 18-yard pass.
Completes his best to number 6, Suazo, for the first down.
So 1st and 10, down to 2.5 to go. Apparently did not go out of bounds. They just stopped the clock for first down. So 1st and 10 from their own 42. Ingersoll going to be a handoff on that left side down into Mustang territory. And that got a flag on the play. See if that play is coming back.
Carrying the ball, number 30.
Ethan Vu.
Holding, offense, number 66.
It's coming back.
10-yard penalty from the spot. Still first down.
From the spot or from the previous spot?
No, from the spot of the foul. So that was 4 yards downfield, 3 yards downfield.
After the penalty,
Okay.
the ball pushed back to
So
the
if it's behind the line of scrimmage, then it goes from the line of scrimmage back. Okay. So still first down, but this time now from the 35. Two receivers right, 2 left. Snap back, going to be a pass out to the flat. It's going to be caught and brought down immediately. Nice job there by who else but Wyatt Patterson, as he is back in the lineup tonight.
Ingersoll pass complete to number 19, Sebastian Reyes.
That'll bring up
no gain on the play, tackled by number 50.
Second down.
Wyatt Patterson.
Excuse me.
Second down.
It looks like Fort Morgan may keep him out of the end zone here this trip.
Pass out here to the flat and out of bounds. Said it was good. I think the coaches thought maybe he had bobbled it.
Ingersoll completes his pass to number 19.
But it brings up
Sebastian Reyes.
3rd and 11
4 yards.
from the 41.
Pushed out of bounds by number 14, Jaden Carrera.
Carrera with the push out. Quarterback downfield now, and that ball is going to be caught at the 25 to the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5. And Kevin, you spoke too soon.
Wow, 60 yards to 34.
Yard touchdown pass.
I don't know how you got 41.
Number 34.
Yeah. There was
Santana.
So touchdown pass as the clock continues to run now. I really didn't see that coming tonight, I guess.
Out to the field goes.
I kind of had a feeling, but you never like to
For the extra point.
say anything about having those feelings.
Yep. So who was that caught that?
34, Santana.
Santana. Snap back, kick up by Emily Abeda, and that is going to be up and good.
The extra point is good.
Going to make it 42-0 as the clock.
We'll probably run out before we get
Yep,
this kickoff.
I would guess so. So PAT is good. We will have a halftime program again, I believe, by Ben Blacka. We will be back after that with the numbers. We'll see if they get this kicked off again or not. Down to 13 seconds. They don't have the and they are just going to let this
Come to an end.
So we will get this first half to an end as the Fort Morgan Mustangs trail it here at halftime by a count of 42-0 here on Morgan County's B106 in the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Bright Nickel, and Kevin Rohde back here at, I was going to say Legion Field, but that'll be next week. Here
North
at Area
Athletic
Complex.
Yes.
As the Mustangs are taking on the Pomona Panthers. And they are trailing it by a count of 42-0. Kevin, you want to give us a few of the what the damage is?
Yeah, let's start with Pomona. Pomona's thrown the ball 16 times for 12 completions, 282 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. They've ran the ball 6 times for 74 yards and 1 touchdown. So that's a total of 356 yards and 6 touchdowns that leave them at 42 points. On the other hand, Fort Morgan has thrown the ball 13 times and completed it 5 for 50 yards. No touchdowns or interceptions. And then they've ran the ball 17 times for 21 yards, just over a 1 yard average, no touchdowns. Total of 71 yards. So when you look at the stats, 356 to 71, that kind of helps explain the score.
Yep.
So I'll let you go through the scoring drives.
And they were quick. Every time Pomona got it, it was 2, 3. I think they had one drive that was 5 plays or so. Anyway, they started it off on their first possession on a 15-yard touchdown pass to Munson. Point after was good for the 7-0 lead. On their next possession, it was a 43-yard touchdown run by Santana. Made it 14-0. The Pomona on their next possession got the ball at the Mustang 42, and there was a touchdown pass. Did not get to who that was to for 27 yards, put them up 21-0. Mustangs with a turnover on downs. Pomona scored in 2 plays. A 23-yard touchdown pass to Munson once again, 27-0. I believe that was when they missed the extra point.
Right.
And then Pomona got the ball back. The 40-yard touchdown pass to Sanchez, and they went for the 2-point conversion and got it 35-0 Pomona. And on their next possession, it was a 41-yard touchdown pass. Who was that to? I don't remember who that was to right now. Anyway, that was a 41-yard touchdown pass. And the extra point got us to the touchdown got us to the running clock.
It was a 60-yard pass to Santana.
Oh, okay.
The announcer called it at 40 yards, but it was from the 40.
It was from the 41. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a 60-yard touchdown pass to Santana, and the extra point was good for the first half score of 42-0. So I thought maybe they'd put some more time back up on the clock, but they did not. Mustangs are out warming up.
I think both teams got out here early enough that they're going to be good with their warm-up. Well, although we'll see.
There's no need to.
Fort Morgan's going to be short on time. Not that they're going to be able to come back, but even to make any sort of improvement and something to build on for next week, they're going to have a running clock of 24 minutes.
So, as Kevin said, next week will be game number 10 of the season. It'll be the last game for the Mustangs this year. Be a game against the Severance Silver Knights, I believe, at Fort Morgan. It will be senior night for the Mustangs.
Another new opponent that we've never played before.
Yep. So, played them in basketball a number of times, but have not played them in football.
Are they good at basketball?
Yes.
Football fans, are we ready for some more football?
Yeah, they usually have a pretty good basketball team, so we'll see if. I don't believe Angel Lopez is probably dressed. I don't see him out there right at the moment. And there's no need to have him out there. As the Mustangs finally take the field to get lined up here. As Julian Mejia to kick off for the Mustangs. I know why I didn't have a glove on, or I can't write with a glove on, so. So Pomona ball, unless they try an onside kick. As Julian Mejia gets ready to put his foot into it. Low line drive. It's going to be handled about the 15-yard line. On the far side, across the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, across midfield. And that's about going to be as far as he goes. I believe that was
6.
Bauer Suazo.
Yep, Suazo.
Suazo,
first and 10 from midfield. Got that from the 15. 35-yard return. Let's see who they got in at quarterback for the.
Looks like number 8.
Isaiah Hawkins.
Run on that.
Going to be a flag over there. It's going to be a late hit on Fort Morgan. That's all they need to do is get something going here.
Carrying the ball, number 26, Johnny Delgado. Pushed
Johnny Delgado.
To Sincere Coleman. Penalty marker.
Let's see what it's going to be a late hit. Unnecessary roughness. I'm not sure just what. We'll find out. Personal foul on Fort Morgan, so they'll add another 15 yards. That must have been a late hit there. Yeah. Referee's microphone not
after the personal foul,
working, so it'll bring up a first and 10
Mustang
from the 29.
First down.
Yeah, and I don't recognize any of these numbers, so this must be their JV team or at least backups.
One receiver right, one left. It's going to be a pass, left-handed pass well over the head of the intended receiver, Ashton Martinez,
Aaron
for the
Gomez
incomplete
intended
pass.
for
That'll
number
be
40, Ashton Martinez.
2nd and 10 from the
is incomplete.
29.
Aaron
On the coverage,
Gomez, a
number
junior
7, Frank
quarterback.
Urias. Second down.
I don't remember him having any stats.
No, I don't. No use playing your starters when you're playing like this. No need. So one receiver right, one left. Full house backfield. It's going to be a handoff. Going to be a keeper up the middle. Nice job there by the Mustangs. And that is going to be Dominic Vasquez with the tackle back to the 31. That'll be a loss of 2.
Number 54, Dominic.
So bring up 3rd and 12.
Loss of 2 yards on the play, 3rd down.
We did get a message back from John Beltran as he watched a nice ball game in Miami in 77-degree weather. So
I hope it was windy.
So 3rd and 12, going to be a handoff up the middle. And that is going to be Johnny Delgado. Get back, be up 4th, looks like 4th and 10 now from the 29.
Johnny Delgado, number 26.
We are down to 8.5 minutes to go here with this running clock here.
Joel Morales.
So one receiver right, one left.
And number 7, Frank Urias.
Backfield. It's going to be a play action. Christian Velasquez once again in the backfield, but quarterback is taken off to the 10 as he is going to be finally brought down. Where do you get to? Down to the 5, the 4.
Carrying the ball, number 9, Aaron Gomez.
Down to the
picks
4.
Up the first down.
Down to the 4, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Tackled by number 2, Sincere Coleman.
So Sincere Coleman's number has been brought up a couple of times tonight on the defensive side.
Although it looks like they still have their starting lineman in there.
We got 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 4-4 Pomona, and that is Aaron Gomez at quarterback. He dropped the ball and he's already got a knee down. Easy, boys. So that'll bring up 2nd and goal after he dropped it back to the, it's like from the 5, it'd be a loss of 1.
Loose ball on the snap. Quarterback knee touched the ground, so they called it dead there at that point.
So 2nd and goal. This was a drive that started at the 50-yard line. So this has been their longest drive of the night with 7 plays, was play-wise anyway. Backfield, receivers left and right. Going to be a handoff on that left side. Going to be stopped on that far side. Nice job out there by the Mustangs. Who is it? That looks like
26. Lost another yard.
Let's see who that defender was.
Carrying the ball, number 26,
Joel
Delgado.
Joel Morales with the tackle.
Johnny lost a couple of yards on that play. Met in the backfield by number 85, Joel Morales.
3rd and goal.
7, Frank Urias.
That back to the 6.
3rd and goal.
Yep.
So 3rd and goal from the 6. Aaron Gomez, shotgun formation, going to be a keeper up the middle. And let's see if he gets into the end zone, and he does. Gomez for the touchdown.
6-yard touchdown rush by number 9, Aaron Gomez.
Touchdown run, Gomez. Makes it now 48-0 with the point after to come up here as we're coming up on 5.5 minutes to go here, 3rd period with the running clock. Looks like
the extra point, number 14, Emily
Abeda. She only had missed one tonight, but that was because it was blocked. Snap down, and that kick is going to be up and good. Now 49-0.
Yeah.
PAT was good, so the Mustangs will get their shot here in the second half. There's a clock under 5 minutes now.
They'll probably end up with the ball somewhere around 3 minutes and 45 seconds left and take it into the fourth quarter.
So a tough night here for the Mustangs. They can
Number 14, Emily.
have to put this behind them as they go into the last game next week, and that is going to be got at the 30-yard line. Let's see who that is. Aiden Brown. Did he drop the ball? Aiden Brown with the fumble. Turnover Mustangs. Was their second turnover tonight? 2 fumbles they've lost.
Yep.
Returning the ball, number 18,
Caused one fumble.
Brown coughs up the ball.
So
Pomona picks it
2-1 on
up.
turnovers.
Mustang 35-yard line. First down.
So the Mustangs will not get a shot at it here, as it is at the 36. Gomez.
Yep.
Still in at quarterback. I formation, and that's going to be a handed off. And right up the middle, they are slick runners. They don't come down easy.
Johnny Delgado, number 26, carrying the ball.
Yeah, they kind of pay attention to what's around them and dodge a few tackles here and put their hands out and push some off and
Ball's on the 27-yard line.
run patiently, but with urgency, if that makes sense.
2nd and 2 from the 27. Really should be 2nd and 1 if it's the 27. As Gomez under center and handoff on the far side once again. Nice hit. Oh, that's going to be
a block in the back or something. Threw that penalty from a long ways off.
Johnny Delgado, number 26, picking up the first down.
See what that
number 10.
penalty is.
Illegal block in the back.
Yep.
Offense number 10. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Good call there, Kevin. Down just under 2 minutes now here in the third quarter as it ticks away quickly. Now back to the 31. So that brings up about a 2nd and 5. Penalty happened downfield, so 2nd and 5 from the 31. So you get their receivers all set. Gomez once again going under center with an I formation. Receiver left, receiver right. Going to be a play action as Gomez rolls out to his left. Now he's going to come back to the right as he's being hounded. He's going to run away from trouble, and then he's going to finally come down. Cooper Chisholm with the tackle at the 30-yard line. Nice job there by Cooper. Dropped his shoulder in there and brought him down. Did not gain maybe a yard.
Rush by number 9, Aaron Gomez.
So that bring up a 3rd and 4 from the 30.
10, Cooper Chisholm.
Nice job by Coop.
Ball's on the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 5.
35 seconds to go here. We'll see if they
got the 30-second play clock off.
Yep.
Wonder if anyone pays attention to how long it takes to run a play.
Apparently not. I was kind of surprised why that is off, but hand off around the end, going around that left side. It's going to be well enough for a first down. And That is going to be
And another penalty thrown in from a long ways off.
Number 10 picks up the first
another
down,
late hit.
thrown out of
Looked like
bounds
it was
by number 2, Sincere Coleman.
Regardless, it's end of the
end
quarter.
of the quarter anyway, so we will see what the penalty is.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense, number
There you
85.
go.
There'll be a 15-yard penalty, but it will be a first down. That's the end of the quarter.
Okay, end of the quarter. We will take a break here as the Mustangs
That there's
find
the end
themselves
of the
down
third
by a
quarter.
score of 49-0 here on Morgan County's B106 in the Eastern Plains Sports Network. A little bit. It started at halftime when Pomona, because Pomona goes by the Mustang bench and they were yapping as they went by. So, yeah. Fourth quarter starts here at the stadium here. They're going to be a handoff around that right side. Flag is going to be thrown behind the play, which I presume is going to be a hold. Now, see, this is where the refs need to blow that whistle dead over there if they want to
A
try to
lot
control
earlier.
this.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting them push and push and push over there and you get almost the whole two teams over there.
Yeah, someone's going to take offense pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Well, Fort Morgan
Holding
may
offense
make it
number
through the
88.
entire fourth quarter
10-yard
without
penalty from the
having
previous
possession of the
flag.
ball.
Yep, that's
Well,
Still first
they
down.
had it for, they ran out the kick, but it won't run any plays. I don't know.
So it'll set it back to the 41. Still brings up a first and, well, it's not first and 10 anymore.
Yeah, first and about
First and 21.
Yeah.
So first and 21 for Pomona as we play here in the fourth quarter. As they await the snap, going to be back to Gomez. Going to be handed off to Delgado once again around this left side. Nice stop there by the Mustangs. Bring up a second down on a short gain down to the 37.
Johnny Delgado, number 26.
Wyatt Underwood came up a little
Wyatt.
bit
Patterson.
lame on that one.
Number 4, Utilli.
So down to the 37, a gain of 4.
And number 16, Cade Underwood. Second down.
Second down and 17 as the clock continues to roll. Two receivers right, one to the left. Send that man in motion left to right. Maybe a keeper up the middle. Now it comes around this left side is Gomez, and he is going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line. Anyway, the third quarter was brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. One-stop shopping does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. Get off I-76 at exit 66A in Wiggins to visit them. And now the fourth quarter is brought to you by Rudy's Tires. 9 locations across northeast Colorado and Nebraska. Means there's always a location close by. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. Visit rudystires.com for more.
So 3rd and 9. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 9 from about to 30. One receiver right, one left. It'll be handed off to Delgado around that right side, inside the 30, and then brought down for a short gain. Down to about the 27, it'll be a gain of 3. About a 4th and 6.
Johnny Delgado, number 26, carrying the ball.
Number 27.
5 yards, tackled by number 4, Utilli.
Well, wouldn't want to be the Pomona punter. You don't ever play.
For sure. Have a 4th and 6 from the 27 as they. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have.
Yeah.
play around that right side.
And he's short. So Fort Morgan gets the
Johnny
ball.
Delgado,
It'll
number
be
26, carrying the ball.
a turnover
Looks like
on
it's
downs.
short of the first down marker. Tripped up by number 10, Cooper Chisholm.
So it will be Fort Morgan ball. We'll see if they can hang on to the ball this time. As we are down to 7:40 and counting.
Looks like they'll put their starters back in, which I think is the right thing to do. You got to try and right the ship and get some momentum.
First and 10 from the 22. J.J. Marquez, 2 receivers to the left. And really?
Timeout, Fort Morgan.
Well,
Okay. I'm not sure.
as late as it is, I don't know whether we're going to have any time to stop and get any food.
I know. I think that we might have to wait till morning. Oh. Yep.
Although I did see a Burger King, maybe stop by and get a Whaler.
That would work for me. Yeah, we'll have to find something along the way, I guess.
Saw some fan with a Freddy's bag, so they have some frozen custard somewhere nearby.
Freddy's is an excellent place to eat at. Bailey Mechanical, getting your house the right temperature is difficult. Call 970-522-0471 and let Bailey Mechanical go to work for you. So first and 10. Around this right side, it's going to be Frank Urias as he gets it out to the 25. It would be a gain of 3, so bring up a 2nd and 7.
Carrying the ball, number 7, Frank Urias. Tackled by number 8.
So Frankie's had a busy night with running and punting and so 2 receivers to the left. That is going to be snap back to JJ, pass down the left side, and that's going to be well over the head of the intended receiver, Frank Urias. So incomplete pass, bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 25.
Incomplete. On the coverage, number 24, Marcus Martinez.
Out there in the formation is Sincere Coleman. He's been lining up probably in the place of Angel Lopez, who has not come back into the ball game. I'm not even sure I see him on the sideline. But
That might be him down there in the red coat.
yeah, could be. So 3rd and 7, snap back, pass out here to the left. That's going to be to Sincere as he fumbled it. I heard the whistle blow. I think he was already down. I thought I heard the whistle blow before he dropped it. So is that enough? That is enough for a first down. So Sincere Coleman with the fight at the end there gets enough for the first down out to the 32. As they get the sideline.
Officials
Mark.
timeout for an injured player.
Oh, who's down? We got a Pomona guy down here, or no Mustang down here on the near side. I don't know if that might be Sincere Coleman that
Caught the ball.
ended up going down. So we will. He's off on the sideline, but not far enough off that they can't continue with 5:08 to go here in the 4th period.
All right, he's up and moving now. That's good.
Yep, good to see.
Don't want a repeat of the early game and another half-hour delay while they get an ambulance. I imagine the officials would probably just call the game at that point.
So 1st and 10. He's still trying to work out the kinks here on the near side. Handoff to Samson Ortega as he gets it out across the 40 out to the 43. That'll be a gain of 11. This will be a 1st and 10.
Tackled by number 40.
From the 43. 4.5 to go. So one receiver left to see who that is. Number 17 for the Mustangs is Knowledge Harris. Handoff to Sampson once again, but he's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Carrying the ball, number 26, Samson Ortega.
Bring up about a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 14 from the 39. One receiver split wide left, one right. Snap back to JJ. He drops back, looks down the field. Deep pass over the middle, and that is going to be to Broden Jess. Looked like he was hit a little early, but they're not going to call that now. So Broden Jess and Knowledge Harris in the same area.
Yeah, if he would have let him just a little bit more, he was wide open. But he had to wait, slow down, and allowed the defender to come back up and catch up.
Knowledge Harris.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 14. As we were saying before, the Mustangs will be home next Friday night to finish out the season at 7 o'clock at home against the Severance Silver Knights.
Used to be a good restaurant in Severance.
Yep. Pass out to the left side to Frank Urias across the 50, across the 45 as he fights down to the 40. So it'll bring up a 1st and
Frank
10.
Urias carrying the ball, picks up the 1st down, tackled by number 29, Joey Streeter.
As we're down to 250. I see Sincere Coleman back in there. Pass down the right side, a deep pass. That is going to be to Broden Jess, but well defended by Pomona. It's another incomplete pass, so 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're definitely letting them play in the backfield, or the defense back there.
Yeah.
Is incomplete.
Second and 10 for the Mustangs. Down 49-0. Pitch to Samson Ortega as he comes around this right side and try the 30 down to the 25. Breaks it up on the left side. Down to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown. And no flags for the Mustangs as they get on the board with the minute 47.
26, Samson Ortega.
So I've got a penalty here on the side.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to wave it off.
Yep, there was a Pomona player that had ended up on the sideline somehow. I don't know if he got blocked out of bounds. But he's not going to count it, so they're going to give him the touchdown.
This is going to run out here before they ever get it figured out what's going on. They never did announce what it was. So anyway, a 40-yard run by Samson Ortega.
Touchdown is good. Dead ball foul, personal foul, late hit out of bounds on the offense.
That's weird. Okay.
So, well,
that was after the play, apparently.
It was way before the play was over.
Oh, really?
Because he wouldn't have been all the way down the end zone, and then this guy blocked him out of bounds. But he's giving them the touchdown.
So now they got to try the extra point from.
Well, they're going to run out of time.
They're not going to get a chance to do anything. Anyway, we're going to do what we didn't do last week, and that's pick a player of the game. Let me find my. The Mustangs are going to try for the 2-point conversion here. They do get it off before the end of the game, down to 15 seconds. JJ's going to roll out. Yes, he surveys the field, and then it's going to be incomplete, but that will bring the game to an end as the Mustangs fall by a count of 49-6.
Yep, you got JJ passing without any interceptions. He was 5 of 13. You got Samson Ortega that ran the ball a lot, but
I think I'd like to see Frankie with us tonight. He did a good job punting tonight, and
he did have 3 really nice catches and 3 runs, about as yards. I agree with that one.
Okay, the player of the game is brought to you by Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Better Electric is proud to bring you our game archives available on our social media. Post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Water is key to your crop success. Advanced Agri Solutions has year-round and seasonal probes that will help make sure you have the right amount of water. Call Dusty or Roxy McCormick at 970-571-2024. So, not much difference from the stats that we had at halftime. Pomona got a score in the second half here for the 49-6 run. Nice job by Samson Ortega to get that touchdown for the Mustangs as they don't leave that goose egg up on the scoreboard. But the Mustangs will be home next week. 7 o'clock kickoff against the Silver Knights, as that will finish out the season for the Mustangs. It'll be senior night. We'll give a shout out to them next week. That's for darn sure. So
yeah,
we will wrap this up as for Christy Creighton. Thanks, Christy, back at the station once again for Christy and for Kevin Rohde. This is Brian Nickel. Once again, the Fort Morgan Mustangs fall to Pomona by a count of 49-6 here on Morgan County's B106.com and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.